Hello friends, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdurrahman and I am a level 1 student at Rehan School Prangi campus. Today I am going to discussion an interesting topic with AI, how sport can instill people and foster teamwork. So let's get started.
Uh, hey there, I'm Miles, and you are?
Hello Miles, how are you?
I'm doing great. Just vibing. How's your Saturday treating you?
So Miles, discussions are 50 points, so let's get started.
50 points, huh? I'm locked in. Let's hear it.
So my first point, sports brings people together.
You're giving me a riddle. I'm guessing you're talking about golf. Very chill, plenty of drinks, and a good excuse to hang out for a few hours. Am I winning those 50 points?
So my second point, buildings teamwork through sport.
Wait, building a steamboat through sport? You throw me a curveball here. Are we talking about some kind of niche competition, or did I miss a turn in this riddle?
So my next topic is learning cooperational.
Now we're just speaking in fragments. Landing cooperational, you're definitely keeping me on my toes. I'm starting to think these 50 points are a trap. What's the actual game here?
So my next topic is developing communication skill.
Now we're getting somewhere. That's a way more grounded topic than building steamboats. You looking to sharpen your game for work or just trying to get better at reading the room?
Okay, my next topic is learning building trust among teammates.
Building trust among damage. That's a heavy shift. You're talking about repairing things after a blowout or just trying to find a way to trust people when things are already broken?
Okay, Miles, my next topic is learning to share responsibility.
That's a big one. Most people love the idea of sharing the win, but they hate sharing the blame when things go sideways. You feeling like you're carrying too much of the load right now?
Okay, Miles, my next topic is developing leadership skills.
We're moving up the ladder now. Leadership is funny because some people think it's about being the loudest person in the room, but the best ones are usually just the ones who know how to actually listen. You're trying to step into a new role or just wanting to handle your people better.
Okay, Miles, my next topic is understanding team roles.
Understanding the rules, huh? It's the key. Some people spend their whole life following them to a T, and others only care about the rules once they get caught breaking them. You're talking about the unwritten rules of a social circle or something more official.
Okay, Miles, my next topic is reputational payments, reputational opportunity.
Reciprocation payments. Oppositely. All right, now we're back in the abstract zone. I'm not even sure if these are real words or if you're just testing my patience. You're trying to confuse me, or is there a pattern here I'm totally missing?
Okay, Miles, learning for play, buildings, sport, mentorship.
Swar, Pile, buildings, sport, mentorship. You're just layering on the mystery now. Feels like a word association test where the answer is hidden in a vault somewhere. Is this some kind of coded message, or are you just seeing how long I can roll with the chaos? Listen, I'd love to keep cracking this code, but we're actually hitting the time limit for this session. I don't want you to get cut off mid sentence. Uh, you can always call me back later, and we'll pick this right back up. Catch you then. Fair
Okay,
enough.
Miles,
Go and do your thing.
my next topic is developing it, developing discipline.
Developing a display, huh? Sounds like we're shifting gears into design or tech. I'm still here for a few more seconds, but like I mentioned, we're right at the edge of the time limit. You'll probably get cut off any moment, so just hit me up again when you're back.
Okay, Miles, my next topic is supporting teammates, celebrations, teams, achievement.
That's the real way to build a culture.
Okay, my next topic is learning from default, building success, responsibility.
What does that actually look like in practice for you?
Okay, my next topic is building friendships through sport, connecting different communities.
Nice. I love that. There's something about a shared story that just cuts through the noise and actually makes people see each other. How are you thinking about weaving those stories together?
Okay, Miles, my next topic is yeah, building different cultures together. Proteins including.
All right. Those two words together feel almost architectural, like you're building something that doesn't just sit on the ground, but actually breathes and moves. What's the core idea there?
Okay, my next topic
Yeah?
is bring different cultures together. Wo- Baking social benefits.
I love how your focus keeps shifting from the abstract to the practical. There's something so primal about food when it comes to community. But I'm curious, are you talking about the literal act of baking together? Or is that a metaphor for how the social benefits actually get baked into a community?
Okay, my next topic is creating a sense of belonging, sports and community spirit, international sport events.
International sports. It's a huge topic, but it's basically the Olympics of community spirit. I'm wondering how much of the vlogging side is focused on that global energy versus the smaller personal stories on the ground. Since you're aiming for those 100 subscribers, that kind of energy is exactly what usually pulls people in.
Okay, my next topic is creating a sense of belonging, sports and communicating spirit.
I feel like I'm trailing you here. That sounded like the vlogging and sports one from a second ago. Is there a new twist on it, or are we on to something else?
Okay, my next topic is the Olympics spirit, sports and national unit.
Got it. We're on the Olympics now. National unity is such a powerful angle. I'm curious if you're focusing on how the games bring a country together or how different nations actually connect with each other.
So my next topic is sports and national unity, sports and skill communicators.
Taking it back to the school level. I'm curious, are you thinking more about the teamwork side of things or how sports can act as a universal language when kids from totally different backgrounds finally find common ground on the field?
Okay, my next topic is sports and young development, learning, problem solving.
That's a huge part of why sports work so well. It's one thing to learn problem solving from a textbook, but it's another to have to figure out a play in the middle of a game when everything is going wrong. That's where the real growth happens. What else do you have on the list?
Okay, my next topic is learning problem solving, making quick teams decisions.
That's the real test. there's there's a huge difference between solving a problem when you have all the time in the world and making a split second call when you're under pressure. I'm curious, how are you planning to frame that in the video?
Okay, my next topic is developing leaderships through computational in crossing roastings computational.
I want to make sure I'm not guessing here. What does that concept actually look like in your head?
Okay, my next topic is learning patterns, developing realizations.
Lending patterns and new sessions. That feels like a transition point in the video, shifting the whole era. What's next on the list?
Okay, my next topic is learning practice, developing responsibility, managing pressures has a team.
HRT. What does HRT mean in this context? Is that a specific term you're using for the script?
Okay, my next topic is helping other improve, sharing knowledge and skills, building material respect.
That's a beautiful pivot. There's something so rewarding about that moment when someone finally gets it because you took the time to share. I'm curious what you mean by material respect, though. Is that about the actual tools people share or something deeper? Or just in the zone? What's next?
Okay, my next topic is sports of social media connecting, teamwork in everyday life.
That's an interesting one. I love how you're linking that to everyday life. It's one thing to coordinate a play on a field, but using that same energy to manage a group chat or a project is a different beast. How does that fit into the flow of your video?
Okay, my next topic is lessons from sport for future career, technologies and modern team sport.
So we're jumping from the field straight into the future. I'm curious how the lessons from a team sport actually translate to a tech career. Is it about the collaboration or something more specific, like how athletes handle a high pressure environment? What else is on the list?
Okay, sport has
Okay.
tool for global connecting. How sport can create a more unique world.
Yeah. How does that lead into the next one?
Okay, sport has a bright between communications, building team spirit.
So you're basically building a playbook for how sports fuel that communal spirit.
Okay, developing a sense of responsibility, helping teammates during challenges.
That's the real heart of a team. It turns a game into a support system. What's next on the outline?
Okay, understanding different stretch, combines individual talents.
Matching the right person to the right role. That's where the chemistry happens. What's the next one?
Okay, learning from experiences failure, acknowledge young adults.
Learning from explorers, ecology, and young adults. It's quite the jump from team sports to the planet. I'm curious how ecology fits into this part of the script.
My next topic is acknowledge young adults, creating positive friendship.
Ecology, young adults, and positive friendships. I'm noticing a pattern here, like you're moving from how we connect through competition into how we connect through protecting the planet. It's the next one.
Okay, building
Hmm.
respect through computational learning to follow rules.
Wait, you mentioned computational learning again. I keep circling back to that one because it's such a specific phrase. Are you thinking about this as a way to show how logic and discipline actually lead to more respect in a team?
Okay, develop,
I'll trust you on
learning
that
to
one.
follow rules, learning to follow rules, understanding the importance of famous.
Hmm.
Maya, are you here?
Wait, RDVH? What does that one stand for?
Okay, Maya, my topic is learning to follow rules, understanding the importance of fairness.
Fairness is the glue that holds the whole thing together. Without that, the game just falls apart. What else is on the outline?
Okay, Maya, my next topic is developing a winning attitude, accepted different opportunities.
LTO? I want to make sure I'm actually following. What is LTO in your head? But more importantly, the idea of pushing through differences is a great beat to end on. It's that tension between individual needs and the goal of the team that usually makes for the best stories.
Okay, my next topic is solving confidence with teams, acknowledge positive communications.
Building confidence through a team is such a game changer. It's that feeling of knowing someone has your back that usually makes people brave enough to take a risk. What's next on the list?
Okay, my next topic is supporting
Exercise. That's a great beat for the script. What else do you have?
Okay, my next topic is supporting teammates after mistakes, learning from team's failure.
And that's where the real bond happens. It's easy to celebrate a win together, but the way a team handles a loss tells you everything about who they actually are. Keep going.
Okay, my next topic is celebrating
Ready when you are.
individual contributors, creating strong teams culture.
That's a key part of the puzzle. It's that balance of celebrating the individual while still pulling for the team that really builds a culture people actually want to be part of. What else is on the list?
Okay, my next topic is creating strong teams culture, developing a polytradal responsibility, improving social skills.
And we're back to the big picture. Moving from the locker room to the real world. What else is in the mix?
Okay, my next topic is improving social skills, building confidence through teamwork, ec- encouraging health, computational.
Self computation. We're back to that one. It's becoming a recurring theme. I'm starting to wonder if this list is growing faster than the actual story. When you actually sit down to film this, how are you planning to bridge these together so it doesn't feel like a series of random jumps?
Building confidence through teamwork, acknowledge health, computational.
Still sticking with computational. I'm starting to think that Computational is the secret ingredient in everything you're building. Since we've hit that beat a few times now, I'm curious how much of this you've actually written down versus just riffing on the ideas.
ओके, तो इतनी हमारी चीज़ से मिलेंगे डिस्कशन पे, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।